Okay, so today we will see this alerts concept, if that is the case, which is not covered. So basically, what do you mean by alert? So whenever if you are performing any action on any button, you may receive some kind of pop-up, right? Or box. Okay, so in that box, see now this is the generate alert box. Suppose if I click on this pop-up won't move until you perform some kind of action here. Until if you click on OK button, it won't remove this, right? So in that case, how are we going to handle these things? Similarly, if I click on OK, then I can able to move ahead. But this pop-up or this text box, this box, right? So normally, what you will do in HTML, what action you are going to perform in order to move ahead for this? Which method are you going to perform? See, normally you have two, but we have login. You have login button, right? Which method are you going to perform on that login button? If you want to go to the home page,
Click.
click method. Yeah, that is what I am
Mhm.
asking. So here
Hmm.
also, if you want to move ahead, you need to click on this OK button, right? But here in this right click, it won't work out here. You can't able to inspect this element because this is a Windows pop-up. So this you can't able to identify element. See here, if you click on right click, you will get nothing will get. So, okay. So manually you can able to click OK, but once you get that pop-up, it won't remove that pop-up. So in order to avoid that, we have a class called action classes. Okay, act dot alert dot dismiss alt alert. We have some methods are there under the alert classes. So there we have some accept and dismiss methods are there. So with that we can able to uh, control these things. Similarly, you are having confirmation box here. See now here we have two options are there. OK button and cancel button. Suppose if I click on OK button, here I will get the message says that OK press button. Okay, see you pressed OK, right? But suppose if I click on cancel, you will get the you pressed on cancel. So what kind of operations we need to perform? This is also a pop-up. So this is also alert. So now how to control these alerts, how to overcome these alerts in order to move ahead. See in Selenium won't identify these elements only until, see, this is nothing but a page, right? So here, if I right click on this, I can able to inspect, but the moment when I go to here, in this generate alert box or generate confirm box, if I right click on this particular web, this space, this box, right? I can't able to identify this. Okay. So this is the situation where you need to use the alert classes. Okay. So that is what we are going to see in this session. And so whenever if you will see these kind of things, you can use the alert. Okay, alert class. Okay, and under that alert class, we have accept and dismiss methods. So with the help of that, you can avoid these pop-ups. Okay, so once if you avoid this, then you can good to go for the execution, right? Otherwise, your execution is going to stop, right? If you stays on the same screen, if it won't perform anything, then you can't move ahead, right? So during the application, whenever if you see such kind of pop-ups, you need to control that, right? Otherwise, your execution may get either interrupted or it may ignored or it terminated. Okay, or it will wait until you if you do some kind of operation over there, right? Okay. So that is what we are going to see now. So I will share you this link, this HTML code also to you. Just what you can do, you can just save as in your desktop one file name, and then you can practice the same. Okay. or if you see any alert email, any URLs or something, then you can take an example of those websites as well. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are taking a real-time application or you have any other URLs or dummy URLs or you have the local URL. Only the difference is this is the URL. So if I publish this across the globe, then I have to purchase the server, right? So in that server, I can use the HTTPS. So rather than HTTPS, we are using the local folder where we have the server. So I can only access this. No others can able to access. Whereas if I kept this in a server, then whoever can able to access once I share the link. Okay. So now we'll go to that. So are you clear right now how to so that iframes I have already shared you notes also, right? You have, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. If you have any query, you can come back on that. Yesterday, have you done? Did you got that Excel data to your application, or you are having any issue?
Like fetching that username, password, login, logout, that I have tried. So that Orange HRM, which you told.
You got the data.
Uh-huh.
It is fetching.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's see that is more than sufficient. Once if we have retrieved the data, then that is sufficient. So whenever if you are having any such kind of application, then have a note on the same how to get the data from the Excel sheets like that. Okay.
So about that login, that username and password only, that thing I did say. Username, password, it will fetch from the Excel sheet, then login, log out.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what only we required, right?
Yeah. Oh.
No. See, you have to launch the URL. Once you
Mm-hmm.
launch the URL, then you have to enter the username and password, right? So
Password. Yes.
rather than hard coding the values to your system, you are just
Mm.
initiating those values from the Excel sheet. That is what you
Excel.
did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the only thing. So you need to capture the data from the Excel sheet rather than entering
Mm.
manual. Okay.
Yes. That is working.
Yeah. Okay. So now we'll see one. We will create a one class. Okay. So okay. So we can say. Okay, so now here, initially what you have to do, you have to launch the URL, right? You have to use the WebDriver. WebDriver driver is equal to new Firefox. Okay, so now driver dot get, you can use the URL what we are using here. Okay, so now once get this URL, so you can use this driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay. Similarly, if you want, we can use the timeout also, driver dot manage dot. So this is under timeout options. Timeouts dot implicit wait. So duration dot duration of seconds. Better to use the Just 10 seconds. That's it. Okay, once done this, then what we have to do? Now tell me, next step, what we have to do? After launching the URL, what we have to do? We have to go to
Login.
the URL.
Yeah.
What we need to do now? We have to identify the element, right?
Yes.
So can you identify this element? Inspect. Okay. So which element we can use here? This one. We have so can we use which method we can use here? Can you tell me XPath for this? How to write the XPath, or how are we going to get this? Control F. Then how to write the XPath for this? Generate alert box. What is the syntax?
Backslash, like double
Double forward slash,
slash
double
button.
forward slash HTML tag, that is button.
Button.
We are going to use the test function, right? So open square bracket, test function
It's equal to
is equal to double quotes,
double
close
quotes.
brace, in between you can use the test function. Okay, so here if you want you can use the contains test also if you are not going to use. So now I am going to use this. So here driver dot find element by dot id, right? So here, no, not id, sorry, by dot xpath, right? That's it. So now I can, okay. We have one more box, more quotation. Okay, so now, if I'll run this, okay, so nothing is performed, right? See here, once we click on this, we need to perform the click action, right?
Yes.
Then only you will get the pop-up, right? Okay, see now we got the pop-up box, right? So now I want to avoid this. How to do this? This is what we are going to expect. So manually, if you click on OK, then through automation, how are we going to use this? So here, what we will do, okay, so here we have alert class. Okay, we have alert, alt is equal to new alert. This is the class. Okay, so you have to download this alert, import dot this one, and you can,
ସକାଳୁ ଯାଉନ କି ଜାଣିନି କି ଆଳୁ ଟିକେ ସେ ଚୋପା ଛଡେଇ ଦିଅ সব বাবা বাহারে গোড় পাখে খুয়াইছি
পার্লার চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেলা হ্যাঁ
সে পার্লারে কাম করছে
পার্লার চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেলা
মତେ କହୁଛୁ
ସବୁ ଜାଣୁ ନା ତାପରେ
ତାପରେ ମା ହେଇକି ମୁଁ ଧରି ଜାଣିନି କହୁଥିଲି
ମୁଁ କଣଟା ଖରାପ କହିଲି
But we have alert alt is equal to no, just we will see once. This is we have that alert. Okay. Maybe something it is there. We have since now. Okay, so here we don't have any that method, so we can directly go to alert only, so we can see that. Okay, so here we don't have any that things, right? So see, now we have clicked, right? So now we have to use that driver dot switch to dot alert. Okay, so okay, so now what we will do here in this, we are switching to that particular window now. So now what we have to do here, we are just simply use the accept method. Okay, so now if I run this, what is going to happen once you click on this particular thing, directly it will accept that. Okay, so once it will accept that pop-up, we will get that pop-up may get erased. So okay, now that you can see that. See, maybe you may not be able to observe because of execution time is very fast, right? Suppose if I'll give 10,000 seconds. See, first it will click and it will show the pop-up and it will wait for 10 seconds, then it will accept. Okay, so okay. So now the pop-up gone, right? Yes or no? Hello?
Yeah. The not seeing it. Which screen you are, sir? And you're adding thread.
Yeah, thread dot sleep. This is
There was a delay, so now I'm seeing it. Yeah. Okay.
because if you perform thread dot sleep, right, it will wait this for 10 seconds, it will wait, then it will perform the action. Okay, so this is the generate alert box. Suppose if we have this second, right, so this is a confirmation box. If I want to go with this generate confirmation box, then I have to inspect this web element. So here also we have the test confirm box. So just we can replace this with generate confirm box. Okay. So here also we have the same button. So what we will have to do, we can just write an XPath for that. So here driver dot find element by dot XPath, in double quotes we can use the, okay, so here also we can use the dot click operation. Okay, so here also we will have to perform the same driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept. Okay, so we are just switching our instruction to that particular alert. So that the driver, okay, driver dot switch to dot alert. Here we can use the accept. Here you have two OK and cancel button. I will tell you the difference between both. So here once if you accept, then you will get a message called you pressed OK. Okay. So I won't give you 10,000 seconds, just 5,000 is more than enough. Okay, so let's see now if we will perform that operation. Once it will wait for 10 seconds, then it will click on that generate confirmation box and okay, it will press OK button. It will wait for 5 seconds and then it will accept. So you can see a message here, you pressed OK. But if I use cancel, suppose if I don't want to proceed further, then I have a method called dismiss. So driver dot switch to dot alert dot dismiss. Suppose if I use this method, then I will get a message says that here you pressed cancel. Rather than OK, you will get this message. See, this is the message, right? So here we got this. Now you see this OK, but once I use the dismiss option, then I can get the you pressed cancel option there. Okay, so let's run the same thing here. Now I don't want this also. It will wait for 5 seconds and then it will click on the cancel button. See, you got a message, you pressed cancel, right? So this is nothing but a how to control or how to avoid these pop-ups or these confirmation boxes with the help of driver dot switch to dot alert method. See, now what I will do here, rather than I am using all these, right? So this one I can store this as a alert. See this, whenever if you are going to use, right, say for example driver dot switch to dot alert, right? So what does it returns? Can you tell me? What does this alert class returns? It returns what? Because when I said that after the semicolon, whatever the element we have, that is nothing but a return, right? See, alert after element, we have alert. So that returns as a alert, right? Yes or no? See here. When I use here alert, after alert semicolon, we have a alert, right?
Sir, excuse me, sir. For me, it's lagging, sir, a bit. Not sure if it's my network issue. Rakshita, can you confirm? Otherwise, I'll just
Yeah.
drop and again reconnect, sir.
For others also same,
Not sure, sir. For me, actually, it is lagging a bit. Now I can see that you're typing driver dot.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just leave and
Maybe it's my,
reconnect.
yeah, correct. Okay, fine. For others also, Loshika and Rashita and Srivalli, you both are having the same issue lagging. Maybe due to some internet issue or something only. So,
Yeah, sir, it is little lagging.
okay. Yeah, 1 minute. I will
Okay.
check my
Okay.
connection and come back. Now are you able to see, guys? Did you got the screen properly? Or
Now we are able to see that Eclipse screen, sir.
no, is
Driver
there?
dot switch to dot alert.
Yeah. So that is what we are having. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, fine. See, now here, what I'm trying to say, when here, so this driver dot switch to dot alert, we have this method, right? So what I'm trying to concise the code. Do you know concise the code? What is meant by concise the code means? You have to reduce the code. So that is what I am trying to do here. So I am saying that driver dot switch to dot alert. So when I am using this alert, what does it returns here? After alert, when you are using dot alert, switch to dot alert we have, right? What does it returns? I am just asking you, this is what does it returns? Okay, see, what does this returns? Active element is there, right? What does it returns? Our default content we have, what does it returns? See, whenever if you keep it in your mind, whenever after the semicolon, whatever the value you are seeing, that nothing but a returns, it will return that particular. So here I am using alert and this will returns as a alert. Okay. So what I will do, I will make it as an object for this. Okay. So with this, now I can able to use alt dot accept. Rather than using my entire text, I can replace with alt. You can use one place here and you can use n number of times. Okay. Similarly, alt dot dismiss. Wherever you want, you can able to use the same. No need to use for multiple places. This driver dot switch to dot alert. So you just create a one object this and you can call that method that with the help of object reference. Okay. So now this is nothing but a concising the code, right? So you are just concising. So you are just replacing entire this with the text value. Okay. You got it now? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes. In between, your screen got stuck. Now we are able to see. I
Okay.
think there are some network issues. Yeah.
Okay. See, initially we used this driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept, but after that we created a this one as a this alert is an interface, right? So within this interface, in this we have created an object reference. So with the help of this, we are going to use this. Okay, all dot accept everything. So you no need to use all these things going forward. So you can directly replace this with alt dot dismiss. That's it. Okay. So simply you can use alt. So this you can keep it under top of this. Then you can use the same thing. Okay. So now you no need to use this here. Also you can use the alt. Okay. So now same actions are going to perform now. See if I run this. Now we are getting some error right here. No alert exception is fine, right? So because why you got this message? Because we have kept that above this element, web element. That's the reason why you got that message. You got this, right? No alert present exception. We have kept top of that web element. Because when we need to keep that after entering the web element only, you have to keep that. Okay, this is also one kind of like how you can avoid that kind of messages. Suppose when you are working on real time, right? So if you have how many error messages, if you are getting that much, getting more confident on that. Okay, because if you can see such kind of error messages, then you know the solution of the same, right? If you are not able to see any error messages, then you may not be able to have that much confidence on that particular concept. Okay. Okay. See, now my intention is, suppose if I want to get the text from that particular alert box, say in this we have text, right? In this text box, I want to get the text from that text box. So what I have to do now? See, we have here click operation, right? So okay, so now we have performed this action. So alt dot dismiss. Okay, so now first of all you have to find the element. You already find this element, right? So I can store this as a alert box. Okay, so suppose here driver dot find element by dot xpath. This is click operation. See, now I am not going to use here. Okay, so here I can use that.